How many of you are searching for your purpose? How many of you are struggling and you want to find your way in the world? This was me. I knew I could do things. I knew that I was destined to find what I loved, but I had no idea what that was. There were certain things I loved, but there's a lot of things I loved, and so it was hard to just pick one. And now I am the happiest I've ever been. I feel the most fulfilled. I feel like I'm living in alignment and I'm living my true passion and life's purpose. And I'm going to teach you how I figured it out. There is one key tool that I used, and it's a framework that I think anyone can follow. And it just really opened my eyes and helped me get very clear on what I'm supposed to do in this world and in this life. Let's dive in. And if you're new here, my name's Elizabeth. I am a wife, a mom, a stepmom, a teacher, a YouTuber. I write books and create content. I also was a former software engineer. I go to the gym, I work out, and I've created a life that I love. And we are working on our financial freedom journey and have created hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars and will be millionaires soon. So I hope that sharing my journey will help you in some way. I am documenting the things I've learned, but also the things I'm learning in hopes that it helps you too. So feel free to join the channel if you want to master your money, your mindset, your habits, and your emotions along the way to create a life you love. Let's dive in. Okay, so purpose. If you want to find your purpose, your reason for living, what is meaningful? Like, we want to find meaning. And you can make meaning out of anything. So if you're in a job you don't necessarily like, but it's paying the bills, you can find meaning in that. You don't have to stay there forever, but you don't also have to not appreciate where you are, because there's value anywhere. You are impacting people anywhere. It doesn't matter what job you're doing. Even the trash men make my kids' days. And we love seeing them too and waving to them. And they could be like, oh, I don't like this. Maybe they love it, but knowing your value, no matter what you're doing, is helpful and a helpful place to start. You have value and you matter. And if everyone took their job seriously and in customer service and acted amazing and went above and beyond, or every teacher was full in and passionate, it really helped serve, and nurses and grocery store workers and people delivering packages, whatever it is, if we all go all in and dive deep and just truly see the value of our work, I think the world would be a better place. But I want you to find that passion. So here is the formula for you. So Ikigai, if you've heard of it, it's a Japanese term. It is reason to live. Iki and then gai, reason for and then living. Okay. There is a big chart right here. I'll pop it on the screen. You want to find the intersection of 4 key things. If it has one, it's okay, but you want to have all 4, some job or something that matches all 4. So the criteria you're looking for, you want to find something that you love. Okay. What do you love to do? Something that you're good at. So maybe you love something, but you're not quite good at it yet. Growth mindset. I have a video on that, but you can get good. So something you love, something you're good at, something you could get paid for, and something the world needs. Something the world needs. So that is pretty broad. It doesn't say, oh, I need to make $5 million or whatever. Maybe it's not going to make millions and millions of dollars, and that's okay. I talk about money on this channel because it's a tool and it can help people. And I know it's helped me, but it isn't the only thing. I was going to take a roofing job and a sales job where you can make $250,000+ a year, but I wouldn't have liked that. It wouldn't have been my purpose, and I wouldn't have liked the day to day. I much rather love teaching, connecting with people, helping them on their journey, helping them see their potential, teaching them key concepts that can help with their life. I love writing and creating and helping share messages of encouragement and support and of lessons. That's where I feel the happiest, in listening to people and learning about their stories and their goals in their life and helping them achieve that and believe that they can achieve that. That's where I feel good. That is my Ikigai. You can get paid for doing that. The world needs it. I'm love doing it. I'm getting better at it and better at it. And we're good. And I've found my purpose. I'm supposed to heal and serve and help and support. Okay? And so if you're not sure what to do, you can do this exercise and you can fill out first, what do I love to do? So Here, we're in class right now. What do you love to do? Take a second and write down whatever comes to mind. What are the things you enjoy? It can be walking dogs. It can be making lattes. It can be writing. It can be exercising and working out. Whatever you want. Some people will warn not to do something you love, but a lot of successful people I found have also done what they love. Even Kayla Itsinas, who was a personal trainer, she did have Toby help her, who was the business mind, but she created this amazing app that's reached a lot of people. So sometimes your passions and joys and alignments will bring more money, but sometimes it won't, and that's okay. You can then determine ways to make more money. Like if Kayla was just a personal trainer in real life, she would have been happy, but she wanted to reach more women. And so she reached more women. And then by doing that, the law of affection, like talked about in the Millionaire Fast Lane, she was able to impact more people and make more money, which is fine and great too. But she loves the impact. And so really get clear on that. What do you love to do? It can be anything, and you can make something you love into your job. Some people warn against that. And so you have to do your own thinking and research on that. But just go with what you love first. The next part is, what are you good at? So Sarah Blakely, the billionaire founder of Spanx, when she was selling copiers or fax machines for 7 years, she just was like, this is not my life. This is not my movie. I'm done with this. And so she went ahead and wrote down, what am I good at? And she wrote sales. And she wrote sales because she loved helping people and solving problems for people. And so what is something that you're innately good at? I have a book, The Unfair Advantage, that talks about your unfair advantages and your unique skills and abilities. Naval Ravikant talks about finding your specific knowledge. What are the things that you are naturally good at? Maybe since you were little. I always had a lot of energy when I was little, and I would wake up, Mom, what are we going to do? Let's go. Like, what do we want to do? And I was so excited and ready to go, and just boom, boom, boom. That's always been something about me. Is there something that's been in your DNA? Are you quick? Are you efficient? Are you organized? It can be anything. Do you have a fun personality? So really think critically on that. What are you good at? Maybe you studied software engineering and you're good at that. Maybe you have great people skills. Maybe you're good at comforting people. Maybe you know all this history. What are you good at? The next part of this is the what can you get paid for? Can you get paid for it? And so is there a way, like if you love spending time with animals and dogs or just any animals, could you get paid to spend time with them? Could you make your own daycare center for them? Could you become a groomer? Could you set up, go be like a wildlife conservationist or something? Could you work at a zoo? Could you be a veterinarian and take care of these animals? Is there a way to make that work, right? And maybe you don't have the skills yet. Maybe you're not good at being a veterinarian and you don't know all the skills yet, but this can help align you, okay? And figuring that out. Can I make money walking dogs? Yes. How much money? Okay, not so much, but if I moved to this area or if I charged certain clients who have more money and who really care about their animals and have the resources to take care of them, great. Okay, so there's always a way. I encourage you to find a way. There's always a way in life if you're willing to find it. So what can you get paid for? And you can even write down the numbers, like how much money, and you can decide, okay, here's this option. I love doing this. I'm good at this. I can get paid for this. And I have 3 options. Which one do I want to do? This one, I love it, but there's no way I can make enough money to survive. I can maybe do it if maybe I marry someone who has enough money and then I could do it. Like there might be some wiggle room or some options there, but you go, okay, I don't love that enough, or let me try this, right? Or, hey, it's not going to work in this scenario, but if I figure it out here or I use some leverage, then I will be able to make enough money to survive and be happy, right? But doing this exercise can kind of help you see it more clearly instead of like, oh, what do I want to do? And I don't know, it just helps you find your way easier. I know I was so lost and I didn't know all the jobs out there or know what to think about or know what to ask, but this really, really helped. And lastly, what does the world need? And so even with me wanting to encourage, wanting to teach, wanting to help support, wanting people to know their power and potential, like I have benefited so much from motivational speakers and people like Ed Milet or Mel Robbins, people speaking life, and Dan Martell, mentors, coaches, teachers, my own teachers that were in regular public schools, how they poured into me and taught me their information, the things that they knew, and also supported me in my life and my journey and believed in me. And my parents believing in me and pouring into me. The world does need that. The world needs encouragement. The world needs light. The world needs to know how to make money, how to take care of yourself, how to find your way, how to achieve your goals, how to master your mindset, how to manage your emotions, because the more we take care of ourselves, the more we can take care of others in the world. When we aren't taking care of our own lives or our own selves, the world suffers. I know I am not my best, or I haven't been my best when my best was not going on and I wasn't taken care of, right? You can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't be who you're trying to be and help a lot of people when you're struggling. So I've always said, put your own oxygen mask on and take care of yourself so you can go be a light into the world, go help support the world, go crush it at your job. When you are struggling, you know, you've probably experienced this before. If you're struggling, it is so much harder to show up. You're not performing at 100%. You are not serving as much as you can. And that's okay. Give yourself grace. But I want more people to be thriving 80, 90, 100% most of the time. And you can get there. You can. The world needs you. So what does the world need? Can you get paid for it? Are you good at it? Right? Do you love it? And can it benefit the world? So it's pretty open. It's pretty open on what you can do. And it's your choice. No job makes a person better or more valuable. Some jobs make you more money. Some jobs you're going to like way more than others. But you have to find what works for you. And that is my goal and my hope for you, to create a life you love, to experience life in a beautiful way, to know that adulthood doesn't mean you just have to suffer and struggle and it's just the worst. It can be amazing. But you have to figure out your own blueprint, and you have to figure out how to make it that way. And I know you can. Feel free to join the channel if you want more help in this. All right, that is exactly how to find your purpose. That is how I found my own. I hope that this formula was helpful. If you're looking for more videos on mastering your money, your mindset, or your habits along the way, feel free to check out this video on how to adopt a growth mindset. That is the #1 mindset to succeed, or this video on some habits making me a young millionaire. I hope it helps.